Welcome to Stryker, Ohio. Thursday night boys basketball. Just like Tuesday night, it's an all Williams County matchup. Tonight, it's the 3-1 Stryker Panthers against the 2-2 Bryan Golden Bears. Andy Brigle with you here tonight. Welcome into the pregame show brought to you by Allied Molded Products. Think inside the box at Allied Molded Products. For the Stryker Panthers, dealing with a crucial injury right now, and that is they are without the services of their leading scorer from last year, Daniel Donovan. He has a dislocated kneecap. If you missed our last broadcast game when we were here for the Hilltop game over the weekend, they don't believe it is season ending. They believe he can get back as soon as possible, and the thought process is, or maybe a better way of putting it, a best-case scenario or a good scenario for Daniel would be to be back sometime in January. We hope that it gets to that point. Stryker will take him at any point, though, this season, but it has provided an opportunity for some other Panthers to step up, and some have been doing that. We'll talk more about that as the night rolls on. For Bryan, we're not sure who we're going to get tonight. Will it be Jekyll or will it be Hyde? They have quality wins over Edgerton and a really good Wayne Trace team, and losses, and really not in great fashion, to Hicksville and to Nora. Had a little bit of a lineup shuffle because of some in-game issues or potential problems that happened in the most recent game, so there will be a shift in the lineup. Kingston Cito will be coming off the bench tonight, but we anticipate seeing him at some point in time, and I would anticipate fairly early, but we'll just have to see how it unfolds. Our pregame show again brought to you by Allied Molded Products. We'll take a break. The Bryan Ford Lincoln Conversation with Tyler Willis is coming your way next. We were unable to catch up with Jacob Parker just because of schedules this week, but the conversation with Tyler Willis from Stryker is coming your way when we come back.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
to the school board and administration, and everyone who played a role in this project, we just want to say
thank you.
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington School property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Brininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Brininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
Downtown Bryan, Ohio has become quite the shopping destination in the past few years, thanks in part to Elian's Boutique, the Maddox Men's Emporium, and Faith and Grace Baby Boutique. These incredible stores offer something for everyone, featuring men's and women's apparel, newborn and kids apparel, maternity wear, specialty foods and drinks, barware, jewelry and accessories, giftable items, and much, much more. They're located on the east side of the square in downtown Bryan and open weekdays 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 3. So come to downtown Bryan, Ohio and visit the Elian's family of stores for all your shopping needs.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
See Black Swamp Equipment in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance. Welcome back to our pregame show. Time now for our conversation with the coach, and we are talking with Stryker head coach Tyler Willis. And, well, Tyler, a nice win for the guys earlier this week over Fayette. Nice road win for you. Overall, what were some of your takeaways from the game on Tuesday night?
Yeah, you just said it, road win. You know, anytime you can get a win on the road, it's a good game. You know, we had it up there to, you know, we were up 20-25 there at one point in the fourth quarter. And, you know, and I was really impressed. It was 3 at half, and we went on a 19-2 run in the third quarter. So that shows me that the guys are listening during halftime about, you know, what we're going to do in the third quarter. And they were able to come out and perform. Our defense really is what, you know, is what helped us. We didn't shoot very well at all. I think we were under 30% for the field, and so we really got a lot of runouts, and on the defensive end was good. I think we had 11 or 12 steals, so that was a big part of it for us.
Who are some of the guys that really stepped up and played well for you on the defensive side?
Yeah, Jacob Myers played well. Braylon Wickerham had multiple steals. I think he had 6 in the game, and Bradley Williams was a force out there too. And then, Will Donovan got the player of the game for us because he was after the steals, and if we didn't have those transition points, he really did an awesome job of setting up the offense, running the offense, leading the guys. He's our leader on the floor right now. He's doing an exceptional job with that.
I know as we go on through the season, Tyler, this will be a discussion we probably have less and less, but since it's still fairly early in the year, just talking about the injury to Daniel, have you seen since then the guys kind of adjusting to it? Are they getting more comfortable knowing that he's not out there right now? Yep,
definitely. And you saw that there on Tuesday, working the ball around more, cutting, and flashing to the open spots, really sharing the ball. And some guys are just having to shoot more than they ever thought they would have to. Jacob Myers is a prime example. He's averaging 14 right now, and he probably never thought he would, but he's having to take those 15 shots a game because Daniel's not there. And then Will, the same thing. And then Owen Root down low, we do a little bit with him down low, but he's really gone down there a lot more since Daniel's been out, and he's trying to, learn that position more and more, and he's doing a great job of that too.
You mentioned he didn't shoot the ball very well Tuesday night. Was it a case of shots just not falling? Were you happy with the shots that they were getting on Tuesday night?
100%, yeah, I was really happy. There's always a couple of them, but mostly I was happy with the shots. They just wouldn't go. They wouldn't go, and give it credit to Fayette on their defense too. They had to, hand in the face on some of them, but it was just one of those games on the road, and we just didn't shoot well. But I was proud of how they, were able to execute on the defensive end and get some layups and things like that. That was a huge part of it.
All right, so next up, back at home, you welcome in Bryan tonight. Tell me what you know about them.
Well, I had one day to prepare for them. We did, so that's never fun when you're going against a team like Bryan that's big and athletic, and they had a Cito kid that's a flat-out stud, can do anything on the floor. The dominant kid has been a presence there. We always struggle with him. He's a big body, but very smart and intelligent basketball player, and works extremely hard. And then their guards are going to be out on you and deflect passes. So you got to be ready. I would love to have a week to prepare for him. Any coach would, but that's not the case. And maybe it's a good thing too. Our kids are just going to go. Let's play basketball, see what happens in the end, and just as long as we're working hard and doing the things that we do every day in practice, the outcome is the outcome, and we'll go on from there.
Tyler, talk to me about tempo. What would you kind of like to see unfold tonight? What do you think Bryan is going to try to do tonight?
Bryan they'll push it. They want to get up and score, and to tell you the truth, so do we. So that's not always the case, but with our limited numbers, that doesn't make sense. But with our limited numbers, though, we really do want to score because we need to get easier shots. And the way to get easier shots is to push the tempo, and hopefully the defense loses you on the backside. That's what we're going to try to do. Now, we're not going to be able to press to get the tempo up to where we want it, but, with some injuries, and then we have sickness today already. So it's going to be, we want to push the tempo, but we want to do it in a smart way. We're not just going to shoot a shot just to get it, to say we shot fast. We want to push the tempo and then run our offense and get open shots on our cuts and stuff like that.
It's our conversation with the coach, talking with Stryker head coach Tyler Willis. Tyler, appreciate the time here today. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Stay with us. More to come on our pregame show when we come back.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
As the end of the year approaches, the AmeriMade Realty team is reflecting back on an incredibly blessed year and recognizing the continued support of our loyal clients, vendor partners, and friends. The AmeriMade Realty team expresses its sincere gratitude for those that helped them continue to be one of the top real estate agencies in the Northwest Ohio area. The team says, without your trust and patronage, we couldn't do what we do to support the local community, and for that, we are grateful. We are honored to be your chosen realtors and look forward to assisting you in the future. So from the AmeriMade Realty family to you and your family, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy New Year.
Welcome back to Stryker, Ohio, as we close in on the opening tip for this one tonight between Bryan and Stryker. Bears are 2-2 with Stryker off to a 3-1 start. Stryker, a 12-win team last season, 88-82 under Tyler Willis, now in his 8th season as head coach at his alma mater. Jacob Parker coaching at his alma mater as well. He had been in the junior high portion of the program for several years and now has moved up to the varsity in season number 1 so far for the Golden Bears head coach. So it's been a little mix of good and bad here to start his season and career. We are going to have the starting lineups for tonight's game as we get closer to the opening tip. We'll also meet the officials, and the opening tip, as promised, is coming up. JV game won by Bryan tonight, doubling up Stryker 36-18. Stay with us. More to come in just a moment. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. The Stryker Athletic Boosters is always proud to be a part of Stryker Athletics, and they want to salute the hard work of all the athletes that are competing this season. If you'd like to be a member of the Stryker Athletic Boosters, contact a coach or a booster member. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small, they do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers.
Time to meet the starting lineups for this one tonight between Bryan and Stryker. For the visiting Golden Bears, we mentioned a little tweak to the lineup will be Mason Welling, a 5'10" senior. Gavin Jessing, a 6'3" senior. Landon Bassett, a 5'11" senior. Carter Dominic, a 6'1" senior. And Tucker Watson, a 6'4" junior. For Tyler Willis's Stryker Panthers, the lineup shapes up like this. Will Donovan, a 6' junior. Jacob Myers, a 6' senior. Andrew Batterson, a 5'11" junior. Braylon Wickerham, a 6' senior. And Owen Roop, a 6'6" senior. Those are the starting lineups for this Bryan Stryker matchup tonight. The officials working tonight's game, who have their eyes on the game, Galen Knopfsiger, Craig Dravis, and Dean Rose. That'll do it for the pregame show, brought to you tonight by Allied Molded Products. Think inside the box at Allied Molded Products. Stryker with non-conference wins over North Central, Hilltop, and Fayette, and a non-conference loss to Pettisville. BBC season won't start until January the 2nd. This will be the second of 3 games this week for Stryker. They won on Tuesday night over Fayette 50-38. They'll get Swanton at home coming up on Saturday. For Bryan, 2 up and 2 down. They have played a GMC schedule through their first 4. Wins over Edgerton and Wayne Trace that were close. A close loss to Tenora, and they were pounded by Hicksville in their most recent game, 49-33. This is the first of 2 games this week. Bryan will be home to face Defiance coming up on Saturday night. Want to thank Ken Holsopple, the athletic director here at Stryker. They always do a terrific job of hosting us here. The coaches, Jacob Parker and Tyler Willis, for their time. Stryker in their home whites with the blue numbers. Bryan in the all-purple uniforms with the yellow and white trim and numbers as well. It will be Owen Roop who will jump it up for Stryker. Meanwhile, Bryan will send Gavin Jessing to the center circle to jump things up. Craig Dravis to throw it in the air, and game 3 of 5 for us this week, about ready to get underway from Stryker, Ohio. Settle in, glad you're with us. Bryan won the JV game 36-18. Craig Dravis, ball in hand, ball in air, and the opening tip controlled by Stryker. It'll be handed to Will Donovan, who will bring it to midcourt and across the timeline. Donovan going left side, spins back to the right, now looks left, picks up his dribble, goes on the wing to Wickerham. Wickerham hands to Batterson. Batterson circles on the dribble out in front. Bryan is man-to-man. Donovan squares, fires 3, circles around and won't go. And the rebound is going to be secured by the Golden Bears for their first board of the night. Dominic down on the low square to the baseline. The spin, the shot is no good. Stryker rebound, and coming back the other way in transition. Myers finds a cutting Batterson down low on the right box. Top of the circle, firing for 3. Roop too strong. Long rebound, though, offensively to Batterson. His shot is no good. And finally, it is Bassett and Bryan with a rebound. Out ahead, it's poked away, and Bryan will turn it over into the transition. Myers, a trailing 3, rainbow 3 from the wing, no good, and an 0 for 4 start from the field for the Stryker Panthers. Here comes Jessing along the baseline, muscles it up and in, and Gavin Jessing breaks the seal in this one, getting Bryan on the board first, and they lead it 2-0 here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. This is Donovan, jump pass right side over to Batterson. Batterson comes top of the key, the lefty Wickerham from downtown, off the iron at Karams, and the rebound to Jessing. A quick 4-2 edge on the glass for Bryan because it's been one-and-done trips for Stryker. Dominic to the post now and into the hands of Tucker Watson. He'll bring it back out to Dominic, top of the circle to Jessing. Jessing comes over, weaves it into the hands of Bassett. Bassett, a step-back 3, straight on, nothing but nylon. Landon Bassett strokes in a triple. It's a 5-0 start for the Bears. Here's Donovan at the volleyball spiking line in the half-court offense. Out near midcourt on the dribble, middle of the floor. Gets a high ball screen from Myers. Continues along the baseline. Donovan, double team down there, finds his teammate Myers. He'll try that 3. It's off target, no good. Another one-and-done trip as the Bears yank down the rebound. Bassett in transition. His jump pass is deflected away. He left his feet with really not much in mind on what he was going to do with it, and it results in a second giveaway. And now an ill-advised Stryker turnover by Myers as he was coming up to midcourt. Timeout, and Tyler Willis recognizing, I think, a choppy start. 5:46 to play. Quarter number 1. 5-0 our score. Bears in front.
The Fountain City Amphitheater provides opportunities for families and friends to have fun at many different events. After winning Season 21 of The Voice on Team Kelly, Girl Named Tom recently performed a free concert on the AMP's incredible outdoor stage, thanks to numerous corporate and family sponsors.
With a 5-tier sponsorship opportunity, you can help support this project and all that is to come. Sponsorships promote brand exposure and include unique bonuses with each tier.
To learn more about how you can help provide quality programming at the AMP, visit cityofbryan.com/FC Amphitheater.
Welcome back here to Stryker. A 5-0 score in this one. Girls at the half, Continental edging Holgate 14-11. 2 turnovers for Bryan, 1 for Stryker, but an edge on the glass. I'm not sure what the main reason for Tyler Willis's timeout, other than he didn't feel real comfortable with how things are beginning here. A couple of field goals for the Bears, looking to add to it. A straight-on look at a 3, no good by Bassett. Offensive rebound put back, no good by Watson on the inside. They'll try again, this time with Dominic. He misses from in close. Another try, and that is missed by Watson, and now it'll bounce out of bounds off Stryker. 3 looks at the basket from point-blank range between Watson and Dom, neither able to cash in. The Bears will, however, keep it. That's 3 offensive rebounds for Bryan. They are off to an 8-2 advantage on the backboard. He's not even 3 minutes into the game. That's going to have to change for Stryker. Bryan does have the size advantage. Inbounds it comes on the wing to Mason Welling. Down to the post to Dominic. Dominic banging, turning, scoring over the top that time of the undersized Andrew Batterson. Bryan recognizing their advantage and going to the post. A 7-0 start for the Bears. Out between the circles, it's Donovan. Shifts it over to the right to Myers. Myers high on the right side. Comes topside now to Wickerham. Wickerham gives it up now to Jacob Myers. 3 minutes and change gone by. 7-0 Bears. Stryker just wants to see one go through here to get something going. Here's Roop on the attack. His shot is blocked, and the rebound controlled in a loose ball by Dominic. Stryker has one offensive rebound. The other way is Jessing, and he is bumped on his way to the goal. Gavin Jessing to shoot 2, and that personal foul for Stryker will be the first on Will Donovan. Jessing 8.5 points, 3 rebounds a game. Number 2 scorer on the team behind Kingston Cito, who is coming off the bench tonight, hasn't played yet. Free throw on the way, no good by Jessing. Checking in for Stryker will be Bradley Williams, a 5'5 junior who buried 3 threes against Hilltop on Saturday night when we were here for that one. 7-0 our score. Coming to the table for Bryan will be Jack Kennedy. He will be the game's first sub. The second free throw, no good. Offensive rebound, Dominic. Head and ball fake. Sends it up and in. 4 quick points in the quarter for Carter Dominic, and it's a 9-0 start to this one. Donovan will finally get Stryker going with a move downhill to the rim and a lay-in. And now Will Donovan knows he just shouldn't have done what he just did because he's called for the reach. And that's his second foul, and he knew it. He wished he could have taken it back in the minute it happened. But he couldn't, and it will be number 2. And now Tyler Willis is going to have to hope that he plays smart, maybe hide him, maybe go a little zone here, look defensively. And I think that's exactly what it's going to be, a 2-3 look defensively. Here's Kennedy shifting it over to the left side to Dominic. High post wanting Bassett, tapped away by Stryker. Good hands defensively for a third turnover forced. Williams transition 3, no good. And a woeful start from the field for Stryker. 3, 6, 9, 1 for 9 shooting the basketball. And the foul is going to go against Bryan in a loose ball. That'll be Gavin Jessing, his first, team's first here midway through the first quarter. 9-2, Bryan with a lead. Missed Wickerham on the flex cut. Out high left side with it now Donovan. Root posting on Dominic. The old NBA back in. Tries the up and under move, not there. Top of the key to Wickerham. Around it goes now to Myers. Myers to the right wing to Donovan. Donovan being checked right now by Welling. Donovan wants to attack off the dribble. The runner off glass is good. Strong take to the backboard by Will Donovan, and the finish, it's 9-4. Now the other way, though, Stryker did not get back defensively. That will not be liked by Tyler Willis. Transition defense was poor that time. And it is an 11-4 advantage for Bryan. They have not trailed in this game. They scored the first 9. Here's Roop all the way around to the right wing. Picks his dribble up. 3:15 to go in the quarter. Now it's around to Wickerham. Wickerham, skip pass over to the right side of the floor. Over to Roop. Dominic out on him on the perimeter. Roop now filters it to Donovan. Playing off him a couple of steps is Welling. Donovan directs traffic, moves Roop back over to the wing on the right side, and now Roop has it. Williams open post cut through it. Top side now to Myers, who got off to such a terrific start on Saturday against Hilltop and got Stryker going, but has missed his first couple of shots here. Off the foot now of Bradley Williams. The defense was Jack Kennedy, who got the early deflection. And then, as we said, it ricocheted off Williams out of bounds. That'll be 2 Stryker turnovers in the quarter, 3 for the Golden Bears. It's an 11-4 start. Bryan in front on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Extending the 2-3. Welling to the baseline to Dominic. Dominic rotates it to Welling. Around to Kennedy. Kennedy, the drive, and lost the handle on the way up. Reclaims it, though. Now it's Bassett with it. Jump pass over. Welling from downtown. Bullseye. Mason Welling. Good start. Bryan's made their last 4 field goals now as they have a double-digit lead as Will Donovan gets into the key and is fouled. Is it in the act or on the floor? Craig Dravis says the personal foul will be Mason Welling, I think, for his first, team second. And it is going to be a shooting foul. Will Donovan will go to the line. Hunter Muhlfeld, a 6-foot senior, reports in for the first time for Bryan. Oh, Muhlfeld can't come in yet. They have to wait for this free throw. And then he'll check in for Welling. Again, if you're just joining us, no Kingston Cito tonight. He is sitting. Will play. Now Muhlfeld is in as Donovan hits the free throw. He has all 5 of the Stryker points. End of the third, Continental 24, Holgate 13. That's girls hoops. We have about 4 boys games roughly tonight, half dozen girls games around our immediate area. Donovan 2 for 2 at the foul line, half dozen. He has all 6 of those Stryker points, and it's a 14-6 Bryan advantage. Counting down to the 2-minute mark left in this first quarter. Jessing fires an open 3, and nobody got out on him. And Tyler Willis is taking a second timeout. That is totally a defensive lapse that time, and that's what the point of emphasis will be in the timeout. Bryan has hit 5 straight from the field. They enjoy a 17-16 lead.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
5 straight makes, 3 threes in the quarter, 4 kids have scored for Bryan. Safe to say, the Bears that had a little turmoil last week in that loss to Hicksville have come out and responded. And if you're Jacob Parker and that staff, you absolutely love seeing this right now. They're sharing the basketball. They're playing well together. And you know what? This is also an opportunity for them to showcase that they can play and play well. And they're a better team. There's no doubt about it. Kingston Cito, talent-wise, and potential-wise is as good as it gets in our immediate area in just his junior season. And he'll integrate, and everybody's going to learn from what happened last week where they, like I said, nothing major. Every team goes through something like this at a course in time, but they have responded extremely well. Stryker, we know one thing about this team and program. They won't go away, and it's really early. Out of the timeout, Wickerham. Over to Donovan, who has all 6 of the Stryker points. Largest lead of the night is right now here in this first quarter at 11. Wickerham all the way down, drives, kicks, Williams for 3 on the wing, off the iron, no good. Rebound to the Golden Bears. They are absolutely just hammering them on the glass. Dominic wants to get into the three-point party, misfires a 3, and on the rebound, I think we're going to get a foul on Hunter Muhlfeld in a loose ball situation, which will be his first, team's third. Will Donovan has done a nice job playing with the 2 fouls since he picked up that second quick one. Donovan has it now. We'll give it right back to Myers, who will walk it up right to left. Inside of 90 seconds to play, first quarter. 17-6 Bears. Top of the key, Roop with it. Swings it around to the right side to Donovan. Nice move on Muhlfeld to get to the rim, but unable to finish the lay-in. Rebound to Bassett. Bassett transition now to Kennedy. He'll snap it near side to Muhlfeld. He gives it up. Jessing from downtown. In and out, no good. Owen Roop with the rebound for Stryker. Welling and Watson wait at the next dead ball as we dip under a minute to play in the first. Still 17-6. Donovan at the foul line. Leans in. Off glass, no good. Loose basketball, though, grabbed by Bradley Williams for Stryker, so they'll reset. Roop chucks a 3. That's no good. It was a brick. And then on the rebound, Kennedy had it poked away from behind by Williams. Just to give you, 4 rebounds for Stryker. Unofficially, 13 for the Bears in this quarter. Going to the locker room for Bryan will be Jack Kennedy. You wonder if maybe something's going to get taped real quick. He's walking okay. Bryan possession. Jessing on the wing. Into the corner to Muhlfeld. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Bears off to a great start. 17-6 trying to close the quarter strong. Bassett topside. Crossover dribble. Bassett picks up that dribble. Brings it to the right to Welling. Welling, top the key, on the wing to Bassett. Now to the post to Watson. Got the mismatch, and Watson took advantage, and Bryan recognized it. Great team basketball to utilize the size advantage. 8 on the clock. Here's Batterson to Williams. Now 5 to shoot. Williams top the key to Myers. Myers, they're going to have to get a shot away. The runner just before the horn is no good. That'll do it for one quarter of basketball. All Bears after one. 19-6 Bryan on B-Rock Sports.
Looking for a home? Selling a home? Larry Cito, your local Caldwell Banker Classic Properties agent in Bryan, is here to help. Whether you're finding the perfect place or listing your current home, Larry's expertise and dedication makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Larry today at 419-212-0440 and let him guide you home. And a big shout out to the Bryan Golden Bears. Good luck in tonight's game. Go Bears from Larry Cito, your trusted name in real estate.
Well, this isn't rocket science in this first quarter. Shooting from the field and advantage on the glass for Bryan. And just finishing up what Stryker is from 3. They're 2 for 15 from the field, and Bryan was 8 for 15. And Stryker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0 for 8 from the 3-point line, while Bryan was 3 for 6. So Kingston Cito has that warm-up off. He is coming in for his first game action. It'll be Cito, Bassett, Watson, Welling, and Jessing, what would be considered the quote-unquote normal starting 5. Hicksville leads Swanton 26-22 at the end of 3 in girls hoops. For Stryker, it's Williams, Wickerham, Donovan, Myers, and Batterson. And Stryker going to have to dig out of this 13-point hole as we begin quarter number 2. Welling, eventually they get it to Cito at the high post. Around the horn, Jessing for 3, no. Long rebound, though, going to be tracked down by Bassett for Bryan. That will be the 5th offensive rebound. Stryker has 2. Down low, Cito. Nice touch pass out to Welling. He'll try the 3. It's off target. Another offensive rebound, Bryan. Flipped over to Batterson. Now it's Cito's first shot of the game. 3 ball in and out, no good, but the putback is there for Tucker Watson. He has 4 tonight, and it's 21-6, Bryan, as the lead grows. Here's Donovan. Shifts it over to Myers. They need to get him cooking. Jumper that time off target for 3. Rebound going to be off Cito in the corner and out of bounds. Roop will come get Batterson here for Stryker. Opening minute, quarter number 2. Happy you could be with us. 21-6 Stryker leading Bryan. We have a girls doubleheader weekend, rare girls doubleheader weekend. Eden at Hilltop tomorrow night, Eden at Edgerton on Saturday night in girls basketball. Tomorrow night's game also a non-conference game, Eden and Hilltop. They'll start conference play for both boys and girls after the year, and that's the case for GMC, I believe, too. Wanted to go to the post, Stryker did, denied away by Cito and tapped out of bounds. It'll be Donovan to toss it in. Still the only scorer in this game for Stryker, 9 minutes in. But Roop, I think, no, he missed it. He got a catch inside, but missed the lay-in. And now coming back the other way with the basketball is Jessing to Cito. There's that step on the baseline, hammered on his way up. Owen Roop will collect the foul. 2 shots for Kingston Cito. Leading scorer, leading rebounder, leader in assists coming, leader in assists. 12 points, 6.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists a game. Goes to the foul line and rattles in the first free throw for his first point of the night. 22-6 now Bryan. This has been just a nightmarish start for Stryker. Second one, no good. Williams had a shot at the rebound and couldn't handle it, but Donovan was there to pick up the loose ball. Now we'll bring it up. 22-6. Circling around with it is Wickerham, and he is going to draw the foul. It'll be a blocking foul on Kingston Cito. His first of the night. Will Donovan, the only player in foul trouble. He picked up 2 relatively quickly, never left the floor, and has played smart basketball and staying away from number 3. They've also zoned it up a little bit. Tyler Willis has helped protect him a little. Over to the right side, Donovan. This isn't a deep Stryker team right now. That's another casualty of Daniel Donovan's injury. I mean, it's bad enough your best player is out with injury as we're going to get a foul called. But then that shortens your rotation a little bit. You're asking a little bit more out of some JV kids that aren't quite ready, perhaps. That foul will be a second personal on Gavin Jessing. Carter Dominic will come replace him. Jessing and Bassett have 5 to lead Bryan. Donovan leads all scorers in this one with 6. Donovan across midcourt, over to the left side, throws it to Wickerham. Wickerham, stop, pop, left point, 3, no. And the rebound is Cito for Bryan. Outlet pass now to Bassett. Wants to attack baseline. Good job by Myers and Donovan. Now he'll find Welling to a cutting Dominic. Down low on the square. Little jump hook won't drop. Out of bounds. It's deflected by Stryker. Bryan has cooled off here. They're off to a 1-for-5 start in the second quarter, while Stryker is 0 for 3. But Stryker now 2 for 18 for the game. Bassett the lob, and Cito couldn't get the dunk down. He did get an offensive rebound and put back, though. And that is going to make Tyler Woolas take his 3rd timeout of the half. He has no choice here. He's got to stop the bleeding. 24-6 our score. Bryan in front.
When you call your bank, do you ever feel like just another number? At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we're a little different. Our HQ is right here in Defiance, serving our friends, families, and neighbors. Unlike those big out-of-town banks, every dollar you save, borrow, or invest with us goes back into our community, building homes, funding small businesses, and helping dreams come true right here where we live. Bank local. Bank better. Visit localnolimits.com to learn more.
24-6 Bryan on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. A little more than 2 minutes into this second quarter. 5:55 left in it. You get 5 timeouts a night, and you might as well not take them home with you if you don't need to. And Tyler Woolas, I've agreed with every single timeout he's had to call tonight to try to make some kind of change or to stop momentum of some kind. The reason for the timeouts. Stryker's just, and every basketball team at every level has nights like these, where you cannot shoot the ball to save your life. You're getting killed on the glass. Bryan is just performing better than Stryker right now, but want to reemphasize, it's not over. Plenty of time to dig out of this big hole. If this were 5 minutes and change left in the game, that'd be a different story. There'd still be time then, but now you got 2.5 quarters, but that's not going to help. It's a turnover. It's intercepted, and Cito will throw it down in transition. 5 off the bench for Kingston Cito. That's still only the 3rd turnover for Stryker, so turnovers haven't been the issue tonight. 26-6 Bryan. Pass behind Donovan. He's able to go get it near the Bryan bench in play. A clear out on the right side for him. Nice move to get baseline. Couple of head fakes. They won't bite on him. Now it's Williams. Little teardrop. Buries it. Bradley Williams undersized, but that's the first time we've seen him with a move. He'd hit some shots in stationary jump shooting. Good moves there. And a finish in a needed basket. And an answer, though, by Carter Dominic at the other end from the baseline. Dominic has stuck in 3 field goals, so he has 6. Scoop to the hoop. Will Donovan no good. Rebound Cito for Bryan, who's going to be fouled by Myers coming up the floor. 4:49 mark, 28-8 Bears. After that slow start that we talked about, Bryan's now connected on their last 3 field goals, while Stryker continues to fight themselves from the field. Here's Cito. Jump shot on the way for 3, no good. On the weak side, a foul on the rebound. It's going to go on the Bears, says Galen Knopfsinger. It will be on, I believe, Tucker Watson. And that'll be his first of the game. Jessing has 2 for Bryan. Will Donovan with a pair of fouls for Stryker tonight. Donovan will walk it up right to left, crossing midcourt. 28-8, Bears in front. Here's Myers, who's been held scoreless. It's been Myers and Will Donovan to lead them all season. Donovan has 6. Myers has not scored. Now it's Donovan. All the way out near the volleyball line. Top of the key now to Myers. Myers off the bounce, dribble handoff to Wickerham. Wickerham, backdoor cut, layup is good. That is Eli Capps, a 6-foot junior who lays it in. And now a look by the Bears up the floor, deflected away by Stryker. Coming in will be Hudson Wheeler for his first game action of the night. Wheeler, a 6'3" senior, will go to the post. Landon Bassett lobs for Cito out on the right point. Cito trying to spin away. Being guarded by Myers. Good help by Williams. The kick over to Bassett. His triple try is too strong. Nice job by Donovan to get it ahead to Williams, but the jumper is no good. And the board to Bryan. Transition now to Bassett. Bassett was going to throw a bounce pass to Wheeler and a kick save by Wickerham. 3:41 mark of the second quarter. 28-10. Bears on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. It'll be Wheeler into the corner to Dominic. Now Cito posting up Myers. Double down on him, and it was knocked away by Donovan. He knew. Oh, it was off the knee of Cito. I beg your pardon. That's what Donovan was signaling, that it was off of a thigh, not a knee, but a thigh, and it was the thigh of Kingston Cito. 4 Bears turnovers. That's one thing. Stryker has done a better job of Bryan tonight protecting the basketball, but that's been it. Here's Donovan in the lane. Spin. Forced it up. Cito with the help. Going to get the foul. And I think that'll be number 2 on Kingston Cito, who tried to tell Dean Rose, I just had my hand straight up. That'll be 2 for Cito, 2 for Bassett. But again, they're up 28-10. So if you're going to get your top 2 scorers in foul difficulty, this would be the margin to do it. Will Donovan 2 for 2 at the line, now 3 for 3 as he strokes the first one in. We'll see these Panthers again Tuesday of next week when they make the visit to Edgerton for a boys matchup. We have a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday week next week. We'll see Bryan next Thursday night. Second free throw, no good. Rebound is loose on the deck. Scramble for it. Stryker gets the loose ball as Donovan gets on the deck. Bryan will get Pettisville next week. Turnover by Stryker. Cito the other way to the rim. Hangs in the air and scores. Kingston Cito with an athletic lay-in. 7 off the bench for him. And it's 30-11. Bryan, as we approach 3 minutes left in this first half. An over and back was going to happen until Wickerham was forced to save. Now it's Dominic. His jump pass down low for Welling intercepted. The teams will exchange turnovers. Donovan came up with a steal. Now out in transition. Wickerham fires a triple. No good. Cito rebound. Williams called for the reach-in. That'll be Bradley Williams first. Team's third of the second quarter. Bryan has 4 fouls. Clock stops with 2:47 remaining. Just off of looking at numbers, it's got to be at least close to at least a 3-1 advantage for Bryan in rebounding tonight. And obviously shooting much, much better. Wheeler in the corner. Wheeler, lob to the post to Cito. Double down on him. Back to Wheeler. He'll give it up to Cito. He'll range for 3 in the corner. Kingston Cito for a triple. And everybody is responding tonight. And another Stryker turnover as Williams thought a teammate was there, but instead it's Bassett. He twirls in the lane and shoots and scores. Landon Bassett with 2. Bryan is having all kinds of fun tonight here at Stryker. 35-11. In the lane, Eli Capps out on top to Williams. He'll bury the 3. Bradley Williams from downtown. It's the first 3 of the game for Stryker. And Bryan up 3 touchdowns now, 35-14. A minute 50 to go here in this second quarter. Wheeler's pass near side is intercepted by Capps. Capps jump stop, layup, no good. Rebound, no putback. Rebound putback by Braylon Wickerham, who was able to trail the play. That's why you never, ever give up and assume that a layup's going to go. 35-16. Dominic's pass deflected and tracked down by Bassett. Back to Dominic. Carter Dominic fires a 3 and knocks it down in the corner. Dominic now with 9. And it's 38-16, Bryan. Clear out for Donovan. Attacking inside. Reverse layup. Pinned himself too far underneath. No good. And then on the rebound, it'll belong to the Golden Bears. It was knocked free from Bassett. Coming in, Tucker Miller, a 5'9" junior for the Bears. By the way, Jack Kennedy it was a hand or a wrist injury when he came back from the locker room. So you wonder, especially when you're up 38-16, if you'll see much of him, if at all, as the rest of this night plays out. Welling over to Cito. Jump shot, triple try, no good. Board to Stryker and Donovan. Donovan brings it ahead. Gets a high screen. Bounce pass right side. Myers for three. No. Rebound. Loose in the air. Cito goes to get it. And then it's taken away by the Panthers, and it turns into a layup for Wickerham. Again, as we said, you know Stryker's going to continue to play hard. Whether they have enough juice to come back, that's another thing, but they will not go quietly into the night. 20-point game, 20 seconds to play. Bryan wants the last shot of the first half. Baseline Dominic. Plenty of contributors tonight for the Bears. On the wing, it's Cito. Over to the right side to Wheeler. Wheeler between the circles to Welling. Welling off the bounce. Drive, kick. Dominic, same spot. Corner, no good for three. Loose ball rebound. Nobody's going to get it. It stays loose. And that is how your first half will come to an end. Our score as we go to the main stops. Halftime show. Bryan 38, Stryker 18. It's Thursday night. Boys basketball on B-Rock Sports.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all three shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Peltz Lumber of Montpelier and Pioneer is here to serve you. Not only have they been offering the finest in building materials for generations, but they also have a website with over 80,000 items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen, and bath. Check out all the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small, they do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers.
As the end of the year approaches, the AmeriMade Realty team is reflecting back on an incredibly blessed year and recognizing the continued support of our loyal clients, vendor partners, and friends. The AmeriMade Realty team expresses its sincere gratitude for those that helped them continue to be one of the top real estate agencies in the Northwest Ohio area. The team says, without your trust and patronage, we couldn't do what we do to support the local community, and for that, we are grateful. We are honored to be your chosen realtors and look forward to assisting you in the future. So from the AmeriMade Realty family to you and your family, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy New Year.
Andy Brigle back with you at Stryker on a Thursday night where it's all Bryan here as we are at the Main Stops halftime show. 38-18. Bears in command of this one. Let's recap individual and team numbers from that first half of play. Bryan has gotten 6 kids in the scorer's book tonight in terms of scoring, so terrific balance. Kingston Cito, the leading scorer on the year, is the leading scorer tonight. He has 10, but remember, all in the second quarter. Did not play at all in the first quarter tonight, did not start. 9 for Carter Dominic. He's had a terrific first half. Landon Bassett has 7. Gavin Jessing dealing with some foul trouble with 5. Tucker Watson 4. And Mason Welling has 3. Will Donovan leads Stryker tonight with 7. Bradley Williams has 5. Braylon Wickerham 4. And Eli Capps 2. One of the first big numbers to talk about in terms of why it's a 20-point game, shooting the basketball. Bryan exactly at 50% in that first half, 16 of 32. They were 5 of 15 from the three-point line. They cooled off from behind the arc in that second quarter. Meanwhile, Stryker on the other end, 29 shot attempts. They were 7 of 29 from the field in that first half and just 1 of 13 from behind the arc. 6 turnovers in the first half for Stryker, 7 committed by Bryan, and I was off by 1. I said it had to be 3-1 rebounding edge. Not quite, but still, Bryan an enormous advantage, 23-8. They are out rebounding Stryker in the first half. Main Stop's halftime show continues. It's 38-18 Bryan here on B-Rock Sports.
Hello, this is Stacey Sweary with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. In these unsettling times, peace of mind is more important than ever. At Andrews O'Neill & Lowe, we're here to support you with integrity and care, ensuring you have the coverage you need. Whether it's protecting your home, auto, or business, our dedicated team is committed to your peace of mind. Partnering with Auto Owners Insurance, we offer top-tier coverage and exceptional service you can rely on. Experience the comfort of knowing you're protected with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe and Auto Owners Insurance. Visit andrewsoneillandlowe.com or call today.
With the holidays fast approaching, now is the time to freshen up the inside of your home with Clark & Kensington Paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from brushes to rollers to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington. It's ultra durable, resists cracking, peeling and flaking, provides a mold and mildew resistant finish with VOC and the primer built right in. Get all your painting done before the holidays with paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
to the school board and administration, and everyone who played a role in this project. We just want to say thank you.
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington school property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. The Stryker Athletic Boosters is always proud to be a part of Stryker Athletics, and they want to salute the hard work of all the athletes that are competing this season. If you'd like to be a member of the Stryker Athletic Boosters, contact a coach or a booster member. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters.
38-18, Bryan with the lead. Well, a couple of easy adjustments, not easy, but easy in theory if you're Tyler Willis. Maybe better shot selection. You're 7 of 29, but I know a big part of your game is the three-point line, but maybe better shot selection in terms of in the framework of the offense. Some of those threes were very quick threes before the offense had set up and the defense was already back. And also got to find a way to rebound a little bit better and compete on the glass in the second half. If you're Bryan and Jacob Parker, I think the first thing that you're talking about is don't take your foot off the accelerator. You give Stryker any bit of life, Stryker will continue to play hard. That could spell your doom. They will not go away. We promise you that here tonight. And also continue to play with that energy and passion and I'm going to say togetherness. Again, not knowing the entire story of what went wrong against Hicksville, just hearing a couple of rumblings, but knowing enough that, your leading scorer, they had him come off the bench for a quarter tonight. So, and it's not just on Kingston CO, but I think it was a team thing. I think whatever went down officially, everybody responded, from players to staff to everybody. So I think Jacob Parker extremely pleased with how things transpired there in the first half. Bryan 2-2, Stryker 3-1 when this night began. It's the Bears right now leading at 38-18. Our halftime show tonight brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them. You still have some time to take advantage of Thirsty Thursday happening at each and every Main Stop, the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Second half gets underway when we come back to Stryker. 38-18, Bears over the Panthers on B-Rock Sports.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Brininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Brininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
Couple of games still remaining for this 5-game week. It's a girls doubleheader weekend. Tomorrow night, we'll get our first look at 2 teams in girls basketball. Eden at Hilltop in a non-conference BBC collision happening in West Unity. Cadets off to a fantastic start at 6-0. Eden won on opening night and still in search of that second win. Meanwhile, Saturday night, final score in girls, Continental over Holgate, 27-25, the final there. Saturday night, we see Eden again against Edgerton. That game at Edgerton moved from a Saturday in February and happening this Saturday night. And again, 2-quarter JV game on that Saturday night matchup. It will be Cito, Jessing, Dominic, Bassett, and Watson for Bryan to start the second half. Roop, Batterson, Wickerham, Donovan, and Myers for the Panthers to begin the second half of play. Stryker basketball moving left to right. Bassett waits on Donovan, and Donovan will cross midcourt with a basketball. Bounce pass out high right to Wickerham. Top of the key to Roop. Wanted the 3, but Watson got there on a closeout. Now dumps it right to Batterson. Batterson on the elbow. Tosses it out now to Wickerham. Wickerham. Dribble handoff to Roop. Roop. Crossover dribble. Bryan with good help side as he wanted to penetrate, nothing there, and they're pushing this all the way out. Will Donovan has the basketball now left side. On the elbow, spins back into the lane. Donovan over to Myers. He'll hoist the 3. No good. Rebound, fought for, tie up. Arrow will belong to Bryan. So the Bears will have their first offensive possession of this second half. 1-2-2, 3-quarter court pressure from Stryker. Cito far sideline to Bassett. Middle of the floor, Dominic. Dumps it left now to Jessing. Jessing in the lane, muscles it up and in. He found that the Red Sea had parted a little bit, and he's able to lay it in pretty easily. 40-18, a minute into the third quarter. Bryan on top. Jessing now with 7. Here's Donovan giving it to Wickerham. Downtown, no good. That was too strong. Rebound tracked down by Roop as he tries to save it, but saves it to a Golden Bear. It'll be brought up by Jessing. Jessing, couple of hesitation dribbles down on the wing. Funnels it out now to Bassett. Elbow jumper, no. Rebound, Donovan for Stryker. He brings it over to Jacob Myers. 40-18. Bryan on top. Top of the key, Jacob Myers. Over to the left point. Pulls the trigger on a 3. Off the heel, no good. And it hits the support, and that means it's Bryan basketball. Williams comes to get Batterson. 1 for 16 now for Stryker from behind the 3-point line. You're listening to Thursday Boys Basketball on WBNO FM Bryan. Up ahead, Cito. Snaps it ahead. Watson faces, fires, scores. Tucker Watson, a half dozen. And it's 42-18 now. At the half, 18-11, Delta leads Wauseon in girls basketball. Again, that's a non-conference game. Williams bounce pass, threw it behind Myers, and will bounce out of bounds. And Stryker going to use their next to last timeout. 42-18, Bryan leads Stryker on V-Rock Sports.
Downtown Bryan, Ohio has become quite the shopping destination in the past few years, thanks in part to Elian's Boutique, the Maddox Men's Emporium, and Faith and Grace Baby Boutique. These incredible stores offer something for everyone, featuring men's and women's apparel, newborn and kids apparel, maternity wear, specialty foods and drinks, barware, jewelry and accessories, giftable items, and much, much more. They're located on the east side of the square in downtown Bryan and open weekdays 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 3. So come to downtown Bryan, Ohio and visit the Elian's family of stores for all your shopping needs.
Andy Brigle back with you here on a Thursday night from the Crow's Nest at Stryker High School. 42-18, Bears over the Panthers. Bryan basketball. It'll be brought up by Kingston Cito across midcourt. Over to the left wing to Jessing. Down low to Watson on the baseline. Watson trapped there, hands to Jessing, knocked away by Williams, out of bounds. So remain Bryan possession. Again, we'll see Stryker Tuesday night as they'll play at Edgerton. Thursday, we get the Bears next week, Pettisville at Bryan. And then Saturday of next week, Stryker against Montpelier. That's an afternoon game. The layup is good for Gavin Jessing, who lays it home. And Bryan off to a 3-for-4 start from the field here in the third quarter. And Owen Roop is doubled over because Owen Roop got hit in a very uncomfortable spot for males, so he will sit down. We saw Sonny Phillips miss a game for Archibald basically for that reason when they played Edgerton earlier this year. I hope that he's either back or getting back soon. Here's Donovan, nice head and ball fake, shot wouldn't go. Rebound to Kingston Cito now. Up ahead and a little bit too tall for Jessing off the no look. That'll be an 8th turnover now for Bryan on the game. 7 committed by Stryker. 44-18 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Bears with the lead, Panthers with a basketball. 5 minutes to play, quarter number 3. Bradley Williams handling it out front. Now goes over to Donovan on the left point. Donovan off the bounce to the right side. Snaps it left to Wickerham. Wickerham pick and roll to Donovan along the baseline. Sealed off by Dominic nicely. Flips it back. Wickerham for 3. Bottom of the net. Braylon Wickerham's first 3 of the game. He has 7 now, and it's 44-21 Bears. Here's Bassett to Dominic, around to Jessing. Good ball movement down low to Watson. Jump hook, no good. Stryker with a rebound, and Will Donovan up the sideline to Williams. Catch and shoot triple. He knew it was off target right when he let it go. It was no good. Watson snatches the rebound for Bryan. Up ahead to Cito. Swings it left to Bassett. Bassett out on top now to Cito. Jump shot on the way for 3 is good. Kingston Cito from downtown. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 for Cito. And the lead swells to 26 at the midway mark of this third quarter. 47-21 Bears. Here's Donovan crossing it over. Donovan comes back to the right on the wing. Surveys. Flashing through Wickerham, now coming through is Myers. He's been held scoreless tonight. Not very many shot attempts, but the ones he's gotten, they've been contested. Hands to Donovan. Donovan backing out. Looking for a screen. Slipping it was Wickerham, but they didn't find him. Stay on the perimeter now to Eli Capps, who's back in, the 6-foot junior, to a cutting Williams, who scores off the right side. Bradley Williams. He has 7. Transition, Cito kind of lost the handle going up with a shot, and we're going to get a foul away from the basketball. That foul will be Tucker Watson's second. That's just the first foul of this third quarter for either team. As Landon Bassett will leave, Mason Welling comes in for him. 47-23 Bryan, appearing to be on their way above 500. We mentioned it has been Jekyll and Hyde, and they've alternated on their double weekends. It was not a true double weekend. This is Thursday, Saturday, 3-ball no good, but an offensive rebound for Stryker. That was Wickerham who missed it. Donovan pump fake in the lane, get it out of here, says Watson, and then they control the miss. Dominic gives it up. Baseline take. Cito elevates, hangs, and scores. Circus shot, Kingston Cito. What hang time and finish. And it's 49-23, but win over Edgerton. Friday night, lose on Saturday night to Nora. Win over to Nora, lose then on, again, not a true double weekend, but alternating games. They lost to Hicksville last week, and now appearing to be on their way to a win here. What will they do against Defiance this weekend? Nice cut and find Donovan inside, lays it in. Good unselfish play by Stryker to find the cutting Donovan. 49-25, 2:20 to go in the third. This will be Cito in the lane to Jessing. Splits through a double team, muscles it up. It's partially blocked and no good. Stryker rebound. Donovan releases it ahead to Wickerham. Wickerham lays it home. Got the quick jump on Cito, who was kind of coming back down and wanted to go right back up. And now Jacob Parker with a little mini push. We're going to stay here, though, with 2 minutes to play and a big working margin still for Bryan at 49-27. It's a quick 30-second timeout by Jacob Parker. So the Bears have added to their lead here in this third quarter. Again, if you're just joining us, Bryan got off to a terrific start, a 19-6 opening quarter, and they've only added to it with each quarter. 38-18 at the break, and right now, late in the third, it's 49-27. Now, how do they finish will be key, but Jacob Parker has to be ecstatic with how they've responded to a reconfigured lineup tonight. Everybody has performed well that has come in and played tonight for Bryan in some way, shape, or form. Tyler Willis has battled a poor shooting night tonight and getting killed on the glass. Again, kids continuing to work hard. Effort will never be a question mark here. Jessing brings it in to Welling. Welling on the wing now to Jessing. Left alone, buries the three. Gavin Jessing strokes in the triple. He has 12 tonight, joining Cito in double figures. Bryan also with some kids close before the night is done. 52-27 they lead. 1:40 to play in the third. Myers inside, backdoor cut. Wickerham layup, no good. Rebound is loose on the deck, tracked down by Welling on the baseline, and now he'll bring it himself. Welling to midcourt. Spin dribble. Comes back to the left side to Hunter Muehlfeld, who checked in out of that timeout. Snaps it far side now to Cito. Cito at the volleyball line. Sizing up Wickerham. Three is no good. Rebound Stryker and Caps in the corner. And now a steal by Cito. Hangs and flips it up with the left hand. No good. Circus. Welling, though, the offensive rebound and put back for the Bears. And they have doubled up Stryker now, 54-27, under a minute to play in the third. Answering at the other end, Braylon Wickerham has had a nice game for Stryker as Wickerham buries the three. He's into double figures with 12 with that made basket. Now we'll see, will Bryan hold for the last shot? They're up 54-30, and there's 40 seconds to play in this third quarter. Stryker is still in that 2-3. They've been extending it, though, all game and trapping out of it. Welling throws it over the top, deflected away by Eli Caps, who has given Tyler Willis good minutes tonight off that Stryker bench. Carter Dominic comes back for the Bears, and Andrew Batterson, 5'11 junior, in for Stryker. It'll be inbounded far sideline and coming into Cito. Liberty Center and Edgerton girls, 22-14. Edgerton leads at the half. Missed shot, put back up and in, though, by Hunter Muehlfeld for his first points of the game. Edgerton, after starting 0-5, trying to go 2 for 2 on the week, and then they play Eden on Saturday night. Is this the beginning of their turnaround? Liberty Center, of course, lost a ton from great teams the last few years. Liberty was second to Bryan in their runs through the years. A foul with 7 seconds to play as far as the NWAL is concerned. With 7 seconds left in the third, the foul will be number 2 on Hunter Muehlfeld. From the baseline, it's brought into Wickerham. He brings it back behind the arc, gives it up to Myers with 3, with 2. Myers, elbow extended, long 2 is no good. 3 in the books here in Stryker. Your score, Bryan 56, Stryker 30. This is Thursday basketball on B-Rock Sports.
This holiday season, Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan is wrapping it in red with unbeatable deals on Milwaukee power tools and pack-out tool storage. Get select Milwaukee power tools or batteries of your choice for just $99. Need storage solutions or coolers? With Milwaukee pack-out, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $50 when you spend $199. Save $90 when you spend $299. Or save a whopping $150 when you spend $399 on all Milwaukee pack-outs. Don't wait. These deals won't last long. Head to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan and wrap up your holiday projects in red. Donaldson's Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
Here's every once in a while you see odd stats in games. Bryan has 8 field goals in every quarter. And boy, they have shot well in every quarter. 8 of 15 twice in the odd-numbered quarters. So 8 of 15 in the first and third, and 8 for 17 in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Stryker has had back-to-back quarters of 5 for 14 from the field after a 2 for 15 start from the night. A turnover for Bryan in that quarter, 2 for Stryker. A little closer in rebounding, but Bryan still with a gaping edge in this one. They lead 56-30 as we start quarter number 4 here in Stryker. Yep. Inbounds comes. Top of the key. Jump shot on the way. Braylon Wickerham, no good. Rebound to Bryan. Coming down with it was Jessing. Jessing in transition on the wing. Wonder when you start to see some regulars come out. Boys basketball at the half. Evergreen leads Ottawa Hills 34-26. Here's Kingston Cito. Cito, jumper for 3 is short. And the board to Stryker, and Bassett picks up the foul as the rebound was grabbed on the interior by Braylon Wickerham. Landon Bassett's first of the game. I'm guessing if this spread stays pretty much where it is for the most part, or even at it, maybe these starters get half the quarter, and then you start to see the clearing of the bench for Bryan, maybe. We'll see. Maybe the same go for Stryker, for some of their kids as well. I mean, you got to keep working hard. Jumper for 3, Williams no good. And out of bounds off Stryker. Stryker now 3 for 22 shooting threes tonight. Mama said there will be days like this. Bryan will have a night like this somewhere down the road. Every team, you play 22 of them, you're going to have them. You just hope that they don't start coming together. Dominic on the far side. Pettisville leading over TC 34-29. A miss on the baseline, no good. A Stryker rebound. Up ahead now to Braylon Wickerham. Wickerham gives to Donovan. Donovan rotates it to Myers, still looking to get into the scoring column, and does. Jacob Myers from downtown. 56-33 Bears. 6.5 left in this one. Bassett off the left side, now to the middle of the floor, hands it to Cito. Cito between the circles. Stryker man-to-man now, of course. Out high post to Dominic. Dominic waits for Cutters to circle around. Eventually it's Bassett. Bassett, it was defended well on the perimeter, so no 3. Goes on the wing, now a dump down low. Jessing a couple of ball fakes and lay-in. Gavin Jessing with the assist from Tucker Miller. Stryker nearly turned it over. Good save to Donovan by Wickerham. Now that shot is rejected. Ends up into the hands of Myers, who hits another 3. So scoreless through 3, and then 2 threes in 2 minutes of basketball in the fourth quarter. But it's going to be more than likely too little too late. 58-36 Bears, 5:45 left. Down low, Cito finds Jessing, stripped on the way up. It stays with the Bears. We have a foul, not just a strip. I stand corrected. Foul will be number 3 on the game on Will Donovan. He picked those 2 up in the first half of the first quarter and has played this entire game with the 2 personals. So great job by him to play smart basketball and avoid any issue. Free throw by Jessing is no good. Bryan was just 1 of 4 in the first half at the foul line. And now 1 for 5 for the game because that's their first free throw of the second quarter. Stryker was 3 of 4, and they haven't, or of the second half, I should say. Stryker was 3 of 4 in the first half, and they haven't shot any free throws here in the second half. In and out on that one. Offensive rebound, though, Bryan, and Bassett missed the putback. And now the board to Stryker and Donovan in the attack at the rim, unable to finish. Is it block? Is it charge? I think a blocking foul is called. And it will put Will Donovan on the line to shoot a pair. That'll be the first foul on Tucker Miller. 7 quick points for Donovan to start the game and still stuck there. 58-36, Bryan. It stays that way off the miss. 5.5 remaining in this one. Waiting to come in will be Evan Dickinson and Andrew Batterson for Stryker. And now Welling is at the table and coming in for Tucker Miller for the Bears. Both teams going to be leaving here tonight 3-2 with Saturday matchups. Stryker getting Swanton. Bryan will take on Defiance on Saturday. Splitting the pair will be Will Donovan, whose night is probably done in the 58-37 game, I would anticipate. Cito walking it up. Jacob Parker kind of looking down his bench here, too. Out high to Dominic. Backdoor cut. It's off the hands of a Panther, but ends up in Bassett's hands. Now they'll swing it around to Cito. Cito above the foul line. Myers keeps him off the dribble penetration. On the wing to Welling. Welling inside pick and roll to Jessing. Hurried that shot. And rebound putback, though, is good by Gavin Jessing. Terrific night for him. He has taken over game-high honors now with 16. Cito with 15. Dickinson to Williams. Williams between the circles. 60-37. Bryan in front, 4:45 to play. Jacob Myers, middle of the floor, getting Stryker into their man-to-man offense. Bounce pass for Dickinson, and it's going to be intercepted by Bassett. Bassett the other way. Good hands by Myers to get the deflection out of bounds. It will be inbounded by Landon Bassett. Bassett. It was a set play for Cito. It was going to be a lob, but Stryker had taken that away, so had to go to the secondary route. And that is Dominic. Dribble drive baseline. Hangs in the air. Muscles it up. No good. Rebound Stryker. Carter Dominic got Bryan off and going with 9 first-half points. Williams in transition lays it home. Bradley Williams has 9. 60-39 Bryan. Bassett strokes a 3. Off target, no good. Rebound Stryker and Dickinson. Now for Batterson. Hudson Wheeler at the table to come in and end one of the starters' nights here shortly. Here's Jacob Myers out on top to Williams. Gets a high ball screen. Williams off the dribble penetration. Defender kind of blew by, hands to Dickinson. Dickinson in the lane, flips to Wickerham. Wickerham now to the right point to Myers. Myers. Good help defensively by Bryan. Now it's Wickerham from downtown, no good. And the board to the Bears and Gavin Jessing. Transitioning ahead to Cito. Cito through the lane with the left hand, no good. Bradley Williams comes out of the pack with it. 3:15 to play. Wheeler waiting at the table. I was thinking Cito might have been committing a foul. Was not going to have to because Stryker turned it over now to get a sub in. 10 turnovers on the game for the Panthers. Bryan has committed just 8. Really, both coaches are going to be happy with the turnovers. Carter Dominic's night is done as he sits down with 9 points. Solid game for him here in a road win for the Bears. Up 60-39, under 3 to go. Here's Wheeler at the elbow. Facing up on the left elbow. Waits for the low post interchange. Wanted to get it to Bassett. It was deflected, but right back to Wheeler. Now it's Bassett. Jump pass to Welling. He'll take the 3 and knock it down. Second 3 of the game for Mason Welling, who has 8. 63-39, Bryan. And now the more and more subs are at the table. Pick and roll inside. Laid up and in on the screen and roll by Evan Dickinson. 63-41. might not be a bad idea here if just Jacob Parker somebody took a timeout to get those two subs in so they don't have to sit there. Drew Ingstrom is over there. And either Miller or Muehlfeld. Jump shot for three by Bassett, no good. Now they are going to get to come in. It will be Muehlfeld and it will be Miller, so they both end up checking in. Night is done. For a lot of these Bears. With the basketball now, right point, Hunter Muehlfeld comes to the left to Welling, gives to Wheeler. 2 minutes and counting to play. Now it's Muehlfeld. Muehlfeld to Miller. Dribble penetrator pass. Welling chucks a three. No good. And on a push, we're going to get a foul called. That foul will be on Drew Ingstrom for Bryan, his first. Tucker Watson, he is out. Can get some of my stats tallied up here. On the interior, we have a tie-up between Ingstrom and also Dickinson. Here comes Cooper Beltran in. He is a 6'1 junior. Welling's night is done. He'll finish with 8. 1:40 to play, 63-41. Did Myers leave? Yes, he did for Stryker. Wickerham is still out there. Williams is still out there. Okay, here's Wheeler for the Bears. Throws out on top for Ingstrom. A steal. And with the steal, it's Williams to the goal. Layup no good. Wheeler the rebound for Bryan. An outlet now to Muehlfeld. 1:18 and counting. Turnover, Bears. The other way, Williams scoop to the hoop, lays it in. Solid night for Bradley Williams. He's into double figures with 11. 63-43, Bryan. 1 minute left. Here's Ingstrom. Around on the wing now to Muehlfeld. Post interior to Beltran. Back out to Muehlfeld. Air ball 3, and on the rebound, a push and a foul on Bryan. Foul will be on Tucker Miller, his second. Again, 3-2 for both these teams. Stryker will face Swanton coming up on Saturday night. That will be a home game. Bryan will be at home facing Defiance as we get a deflection by the Panthers, knocked out of bounds. It will remain Stryker basketball with 43 seconds to play. Good shooting night for Bryan, and manhandled Stryker in rebounding tonight. Those are your biggest nights. Stryker didn't shoot well. The tone was set in that opening quarter when they were 2 for 15. Turnover Panthers. Coming the other way, Beltran lost the handle going up, and they'll give it right back. 11 turnovers for Bryan, 11 for Stryker. We're seeing some of these now late in the game, of course, as we have a half minute remaining in this one. 63-43. Might be the last possession of the night for Stryker. Wickerham hoists a deep 3, no good. Rebound Bryan, and they'll bring it the other way. Miller to the goal, and he's fouled by Williams. It'll be his second. And Tucker Miller to shoot 2. Again, thanks to Kent Holsopple, the AD here, athletic director at Stryker. Coaches Tyler Willis and Jacob Parker. There will be better nights for Tyler Willis and Stryker than this one tonight. Free throw no good by Miller. Bryan hopes there will be a lot more of nights like these for them because they played well from the opening tip. If you were wondering how they were going to respond as a team, quite well. Miller 1 of 2. 64-43 Bryan. 12 to play. Deep 3, Williams. Front rim, no good. And then it hit the support, and now Bryan can just kind of kill the clock here to finish this thing out. It'll be brought up, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Final seconds tick off. Bryan wins this thing wire to wire tonight. Your final from Stryker, 64-43. Bears with the win. Sit tight. We have plenty to do in the postgame show when we come back.
This holiday season, the best deals are waiting for you at Direct Link Appliance and Furniture in Bryan. Get an over-the-range microwave for just $99. A sleek 36-inch French door refrigerator with 2 ice makers for only $16.99. Or a gas dryer for just $249. Plus, save 10% on our floor model Ashley furniture and find amazing deals on mattresses for the perfect night's sleep. With flexible financing options, we make shopping easy. And we deliver, install, and even haul away the old for a fee. Direct Link Appliance and Furniture in Bryan. Your home for holiday savings and service. Shop smart, shop local, visit Direct Link today.
Are you ready to tackle your next projects with the best equipment in town? Then look no further than Black Swamp Equipment, serving Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance. Right now, we have incredible deals on steel chainsaws. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, Steel has you covered. And that's not all. Need to chip or split that wood? We've got you covered with wood chipper and wood splitter rentals too. But wait, there's more. Our Milwaukee tool sale is happening now. Upgrade your tool kit with top quality Milwaukee tools at unbeatable prices. Stop in or give us a call to discover everything that's on sale. Black Swamp Equipment. Locations in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Starks at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
Good luck tonight to all the area athletes. Hard quality work means a lot to an athlete and to everyone at Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer. Peltz is in the business of working hard for you. Whether you need something as simple as a 2x4 or all the materials for your new home or pole barn, Peltz Lumber has what you need and will deliver it to you in a timely fashion. Hard work and quality materials is what you'll find at Peltz, and hard work on the field and in practices are what makes these area teams great. Good luck tonight from Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer, building for a new generation.
This is Tammy Bergman with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. At Andrews, we live by a simple principle: treat others how we want to be treated. This means providing you with the highest level of care, respect, and dedication in every interaction. From personalized insurance solutions to our unwavering support for local causes, our goal is to make you feel valued and protected. We're more than just an insurance agency. We're a part of our community committed to making a positive impact. And with our trusted partner, Auto Owners Insurance, you get top-tier coverage and service. Discover the Andrews O'Neill & Lowe difference. Visit andrewsoneillandlowe.com or call us today, because treating you right is at the heart of everything we do.
Looking for a home? Selling a home? Larry Cito, your local Caldwell Banker Classic Properties agent in Bryan, is here to help. Whether you're finding the perfect place or listing your current home, Larry's expertise and dedication makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Larry today at 419-212-0440 and let him guide you home. And a big shout out to the Bryan Golden Bears. Good luck in tonight's game. Go Bears from Larry Cito, your trusted name in real estate.
The Fountain City Amphitheater provides opportunities for families and friends to have fun at many different events. After winning Season 21 of The Voice on Team Kelly, Girl Named Tom recently performed a free concert on the AMP's incredible outdoor stage, thanks to numerous corporate and family sponsors.
With a 5-tier sponsorship opportunity, you can help support this project and all that is to come. Sponsorships promote brand exposure and include unique bonuses with each tier.
To learn more about how you can help provide quality programming at the AMP, visit cityofbryan.com/FC Amphitheater.
Get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan for their Rapid and Red event with incredible deals. Right now, get a Craftsman 9-gallon wet dry vac for only $49.99. Perfect for tackling any mess. Or buy a Craftsman V20 battery and charger starter kit and get 2 select V20 power tools for free. Select from 2-gallon wet dry vac, inflator, misting fan, or circular saw. These deals are only here for a limited time, so don't miss out. Stop by Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan today. Donaldson's Ace Hardware, the helpful place for holiday savings.
Banking local doesn't mean giving up convenience. It means gaining a partner who's right here with you every step of the way. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between great service and great features. With us, you get both. When you call, you'll speak with people who know your name and care about your goals, not just your account balance. Because here, you're not just another customer, you're family. Visit localnolimits.com to learn more today.
Well-balanced, well-executed, togetherness-type win tonight for Bryan, for Stryker. Just come back and get back to work tomorrow and prepare for Saturday night. As we said, there will be nights just like this, and Bryan's going to have a few there. It's basketball. That's just the way things are. Let's go through the final totals. 2 in double figures for the Bears. It's their top 2 scorers. Gavin Jessing leads the way with 16. Kingston Cito off the bench finishes with 15. Carter Dominic close to doubles with 9. Mason Welling ended close to doubles with 8 tonight. Landon Bassett scored 7. Tucker Watson 6 tonight. 2 for Hunter Muhlfeld and a point for Tucker Miller. Will Donovan leads Stryker in scoring tonight with 10. I stand corrected. Braylon Wickerham leads Stryker tonight in scoring with 12. Then it's Will Donovan scoring 10 tonight. 6 for Jacob Myers. All right, I need to start over because there were 3 in double figures. Let's try that again. Take 3. Braylon Wickerham with 12. Bradley Williams scores 11. Will Donovan had 10. So 3 in doubles tonight for Stryker. Jacob Myers with 6, both of his threes late. Eli Capps and Evan Dickinson each with 2 tonight. Shooting the basketball. Bryan ended the night shooting 27 of 60 from the field. They were 8 of 24 from the three-point line. Stryker was 17 of 55 from the field. 5 of 27 shooting threes tonight. Turnovers were very close. They were dead even, 11 apiece. Rebounding, Stryker closed the gap on Bryan a little in the second half, but the Bears still end up dominating 37-20. At the foul line, Bryan's going to have to be better here. They were only 2 of 8 shooting free throws. Stryker was 4 of 6 at the foul line tonight. I'm going to make the best one tire play of the night going to be the team play of Bryan, responding to a little adversity from the last loss they had against Hicksville. So we'll make that the team play of the night tonight, brought to you by Best One Tire and Service. Join us tomorrow night, girls basketball, Eden Hilltop. Saturday, girls basketball, Eden at Edgerton. Again, our final tonight, Bryan wins over Stryker 64-43 convincingly. Both teams will be 3-2. Bryan hosts Defiance Saturday night. Stryker will welcome in Swanton. The Midwest Community Scoreboard Show until 9 starts now with Ben Murray on B-Rock 100.9.